All righty. I don't know if we have our sound connected. Give me a second here. All right, I think we are connected now. I just have no sound in my own ear. Let me check this out real quick. It's kind of weird when you don't hear. Okay, there we go. I think my volume was all the way off. I had no sound in my own ear. I'm like, am I connected? Do I have audio? Especially after last night. So we do want to welcome every single one of you who are perhaps here on the replay. Perhaps you're here live. We had a little kind of an interesting scenario last night when we got on our Zoom. The same Zoom ID that we always use for all of our presentations was suddenly deleted. And thanks to Miss Maria Roberts, we got that back not but moments ago. And so we probably need to send out an email to everyone, letting everyone know that, yes, we are still doing Zooms at this particular ID number. Because last night, we told everyone we don't know, because it happened right before we got on the corporate update call at 6 o'clock California time that our Zoom ID was deleted. And so we did get it back. So we are here at the same bat place, same bat channel as we have always been. And so good to have this back. Thank you, Miss Maria Roberts, for figuring that out. For those of you that are joining us again tonight from around the country, around the world, if you are here live, we're excited. If you're here on the replay, we're still excited. We're here to tell you about our brand new concept called Travorium. And by the way, this is a brand new presentation. In fact, I'm going to record this real quick. Hold on. We're going to start over here. We're going to go down here and hit record. All right. And with that, I do want to welcome you all to our presentation tonight for Travorium. My name is Todd. I'm broadcasting from Southern California, about 1 hour north of San Diego for my wife, Gina, and I. This has just been one of those unbelievable, breathtaking, pinch ourselves kind of experiences. You are here tonight to learn about our brand new concept called Travorium. Now, although the concept is new, you are here at the very beginning, the very genesis. The company itself is not new. And so you could go down to any mall with a bullhorn. I'll give you $1,000 if you ever heard of Travorium. No one's ever heard of it because it's brand new. And yet the company rolling this out is now going into its 9th year in business, has sales reps in 63 different countries, paid out millions of commissions all around the world, beautiful home office, customer service in multiple languages. So we have the best of both worlds. We've got a well-established company that's rock solid, knows how to pay the paychecks, knows how to run the company. And yet we also have a concept that no one's ever heard of. I'm here at the very beginning. That's where all the excitement happens. Now, as we roll into our concept, we always like to go back and give people what I call the legal disclaimer. And the legal disclaimer is the fact that although we've had big time success in past, that is not a guarantee of success in the future. Although we've had people who made tons of money come into our company, that is not a success of your success, right? Everyone comes to the company with a different mix of skills, a different level of attention, a different level of risk of aversion. So a lot of different factors play into whether or not you're going to have the same success as somebody else. Now, as we begin our presentation, we always go back to what I call the core question. And the core question is, if you had all the time and all the money in the world, what would you do? And if you were to ask most people that question, they'd say, man, you know what? I would go on adventures. I would travel the world. I would spend time with my loved ones. I would delve into my real hobbies and passions. But the bottom line is that most people dream of a different life. They dream of a better life. So how do you get more time? How do you get more money? Well, if you were to ask the author of the best-selling financial book of our era, I always try to put an emphasis on that. This guy is the #1 selling author in personal finances and has been for decades. His name is Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, etc. And if you were to ask this gentleman, how come most people end up dead or dead broke? I mean, why do so many people have trouble getting ahead? And he would tell you it's not because they're unemployed. That's not the problem. The problem is that most people either have a job or they own a job, okay? 95%. This is that moment I kind of want to shake the computer screen, right? Kind of like grab your attention for a second. 95% of all people are going to end up in the financial boneyard, a place they don't want to be because they either have a job or own a job. And so you're like, wait, I went to school and taught to get a job, because that's a wonderful way to put some food on the table tonight. It's a wonderful way to put a roof over your head tonight. It's a horrible way to get ahead. A job is where you start. It is not where you want to finish. And only 5% of the country's figured out, how do I make my money work for me? My money works so I don't have to. Or I got a business that works, so I don't have to. And so the goal is, how do we take the other 95% on the left-hand side of this equation and move them to the right-hand side of the equation? Now, you can't just quit your job overnight, right? You got to keep paying the bills and put a roof over your head. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to create a business that works, you don't have to, and how to make your money work for you. And understand there's only 3 ways to get more money. You've either got to save money, make money, or learn to grow your money. We're going to show you how to do all 3. Now, as I mentioned, our company before, not new, well-established, beautiful home office. Our CEO and founder and his lovely wife, Miss Adela, are world-class entrepreneurs. In fact, Mr. Hart was a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year by Inc. magazine. So it's a major financial publication here in the United States that recognizes him as an unbelievable entrepreneur. And so when you got his company, again, that's so well established, along with the brand new concept, we are going into 3 of the largest industries on the entire planet. Now, travel, this is where we've kind of built our background. Now, this is what we've been doing for the past 8 years. This is how we got to 63 countries and paid out the millions in commissions. And when it comes to travel, we're doing things that no other company on the planet's doing. We actually got bigger as a company even through the pandemic. Think about that, right? If there's nothing else I could tell you tonight, other than, hold on, you guys got bigger during a global pandemic selling travel. There must be something about your travel that's really, really incredible, and there is. You're going to learn about that in a moment. But understand that travel is the single largest industry on the planet. Nothing comes close. It is massive. And of course, obviously, people have been locked down for 12, 14, 15 months. In fact, my wife and I went and got the second, still got my bandage down right under my arm here. Went and got our second vaccine yesterday. So you got a mass population getting vaccinated. They've been locked down for 12, 14, 15, 16 months by the time they get back out there. People are just crawling up the walls. Just dying to go anywhere. And so there's a travel boom that is about to happen, okay? And so understand this is it's not only the largest industry, it is an industry that you want to be in. Trends can make you rich. This is where things are heading. Secondarily, we happen to be in the direct selling space, which is teaching people how to make money from the comfort of their home. And understand that this was a $1 trillion trend even before COVID-19, even before a couple billion people suddenly had to Google, how do I make some money from home, or say, Siri, help. Even before that happened, okay? It was already a $1 trillion trend. Now that happened, all it did was change the psychographics of people, where before, if you work from home, you might have some people think, oh, really? You work from home, huh? Couldn't get a real job. But because of COVID-19, making the idea of working from home popular, okay? Even my youngest daughter and my son-in-law, they both have great careers, great jobs, went to the office every day. They've been working from home now for over a year, and they're like, I don't want to go back. And so today, you tell people you work from home, like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. And so, it's become the epitome, the symbol of success. To be able to work from home, work in your bathrobe, work in your underwear, work on your terms, do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, because you want. And that's what we are showing people how to do with our company. And then finally, we are going into the single largest financial market in the world. We're going into the foreign exchange market, also the cryptocurrency markets. Massive things are happening in that space. I can't even begin to quantify how explosive it is. Even just today, crazy things are happening. People, I don't want to start using numbers. Just absolutely blow you away. But when you talk about the Forex marketplace, this is a travel-related industry. If you've ever traveled to another country, I just got back from Cancun. When we got there, the first thing you do is trade in the dollar for the peso. They don't take dollars down there. They take pesos. And so, this is known as currency exchange. And this happens every day. Most people have done it. They just didn't know they could profit from it. And there's a market where they trade this stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And understand that this particular market happens to be about 20 times the size as the New York Stock Exchange, the American Stock Exchange, and the NASDAQ combined. So take all of Wall Street, and we all know how big that is. That's about 300 billion a day. When you look at the Forex marketplace, it is 6.8 trillion a day. It's not even remotely close. And that shocks a lot of people. Like, man, how is this thing so big, so profitable, and yet I know almost nothing about it? And that's because up until a handful of years ago, unless you were a bank, a big institution, or an accredited investor, meaning a millionaire, you could not participate. Today, if you got a mobile phone and a $100 bill, you're in like Flynn. My good friend Nina, congratulations, did her first trade just today. mean, came on board, never done this, has no idea, right? I mean, so we got on the phone, helped her, hooked her up, and boom, she took the trade idea, plugged it in, and just like that, she made money. And so again, it's literally that simple. And because we have an incredible team that put together an entire program, all of the videos, we can go back there and watch the tutorials, the recorded videos in English, Spanish, and French. Every day they do the live trading where you can get on with the live traders and interact and ask questions and what about this and what about that. Every day they do the daily market analysis. They've got a searchable FAQ library back there. Every day they drop right on our phone trade ideas. Meaning, hey, maybe you might want to buy this at this price and put your stop loss here and put your profit loss here. And like a lot of us, right? Hey, these guys are the pros. I'm going to do what the pros do. That way I'll get the results the pros get. And we got countless people who've come here and absolutely crushed it. Now, again, markets go up, markets go down. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Again, I don't know your risk tolerance and your ability to follow directions and all those are the kind of things. Results can vary. But obviously, we've been doing these calls every single week. Every single week, there's new people coming on board. Nina's the newest one today. I got a guy named Tim you guys are going to be hearing from tomorrow. And Tim actually came from another company where they had a not so good experience, came here. They've been winning. So it'll be pretty amazing to see what's been happening for those guys. So again, we're fired up about our Forex division that we rolled out here where we can show people how to make money right from their mobile phone. Now, our big vision as a company is to show people how to travel for less, how to travel for free, and how to make money while you're sitting there on the beach trading on your mobile phone. We want to teach you how to become a travel trader, how to become a digital nomad, again, so that you have ultimate freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, anytime you want. That is the true definition of success in today's marketplace. Most people, they don't dream of Ferraris and Lear jets and mansions. They dream of having the time to do things they want to do with the people they want to do them with, right? I mean, they got no problem. I can drive a BMW. I don't have to have a Rolls Royce, right? I mean, we want to show you how to make money, but you'd be surprised if you could just replace your current income or do a little bit better than your current income. The kind of freedom, the kind of life you can live from just doing that, being able to travel for free and go to unbelievable places. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the travel space for a moment. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is the single largest industry in the world. And if you want some proof of that, here's a list of the top 10 internet companies on the planet. And you'll see Amazon, Google, Facebook, names we all know. These guys are making billions and billions and billions. We know that. And on that same list, you see not one, but two travel companies. They're also making billions and billions and billions and billions. But that should make you scratch your head for a moment. Hold on, wait a minute. These guys don't own anything travel related. I mean, they don't own a hotel. They don't own an airline. They don't own a cruise ship. They don't even have a car rental agency. How are these guys making billions and billions and billions, just like Amazon, Google, and Facebook, when they don't own anything travel related? And kind of find out it's because they have a monopoly. A lot of people go out there and they think they're price shopping. You go to Expedia and you punch in all your data and you're searching and looking and, you're checking this out and checking that out. And you think, you know what? Okay, I found a pretty good place on Expedia, but I just want to double check. I'm going to head over to hotels.com and check that out, right? And so you go over to hotels and you're putting all your data in and you're searching and clicking the button and trying to learn a new site, right? And then you go to Travelocity and then you go to Hotwire and Orbitz and you go to Cheap Tickets and Trivago and you go to all these different places, right? Not knowing that the entire time, right, the same damn company owned every single one of those sites. And when people learn that, they're like, you got to be freaking kidding me. I mean, it's bad enough that I wasn't really price shopping, right? That's bad enough. But what's worse is you wasted my time. I mean, I got hours wrapped up into checking this stuff out. And the whole time, the same guys are sitting back going, I wonder who they're going to choose, because the same money's coming to the same place. And I hope at some level that frustrates you. And so we decided to bring a different model to this space, a model where you could save up to 70% when you're booking travel, a model where you could earn free travel, a model where you could get paid to travel, something everyone dreams about doing. And I'm talking about all the usual activities here. We're talking about activities, cruises, tours, hotels, shows, resorts, rental cars. Now, I believe documentation beats conversation. So let's do a little head-to-head comparison. This is the Crystal Cancun Resort, 7-day, all-inclusive, right? And if you go to Expedia site, $17.97. If you go to our site, you'll see it's $11.48. You just saved almost $100 per night. Now I get some people saying, "Now, come on, Todd. Expedia is a big company. There's no way you guys are getting a better rate than Expedia." You're right. We're not getting a better rate. The rate is $11.48. That is the rate. They chose to jack it up to $17.97. That's their own individual choice. The rate is $11.48. It's not like they decided to make $10, because remember, you're doing all your own data entry. You're doing all your own searching. It's just a computer. It's not like they got people over there that you're hand feeding the stuff in there. It's already listed in there. So it's one thing if they want to make a little money on the transaction, but $100 a night? I mean, give me a break. How about maybe the price? Maybe we can go over to Priceline, right? They got the Priceline negotiator, Captain Kirk, beam me up, Scotty. He wouldn't do me wrong. And well, here's the Paradise Point Hotel in San Diego. 3 nights, their price $1,307, our price $665. That means you just saved $641 on 3 nights. Now, if I break out my trusty calculator and I take $641 divided by 3, that comes out to $213 per night. Now, I don't know about you, but my wife's got something better to do with $641 in San Diego than give it to Captain Kirk. Again, I hope at some level that frustrates you, because people save up all year long, dreaming of taking their kids, their wife, their spouse, their loved ones on some kind of a dream trip, and you didn't know the whole time some internet company is jacking the rate up on you because they got a monopoly. And so we decided to bring something different to the space. Now, as good as all that is not, again, N-O-T, not what has made us big. Okay, what's made us big is what you're about to see right now. It's our vacation program. It's the fact that we can show anybody, anywhere, on any budget, how to have not one, but multiple dream vacations per year. And we actually have 3 different kinds of vacations. Number one, we got a free trip incentive. The day you join our company, call tonight, you can actually book a free trip tonight. Now that's a vacation that does not come through our company. It goes through a promotional company. I'm always very upfront about this, that they give you a free room. It's a legitimate free room, 60 different countries all over the United States, Mexico. In fact, I got a buddy, Kyle. We have him on here all the time, Kyle Thrower. He just got back from Cancun. He went to a Vedante property. That's like the Disney of resorts in Mexico. Top 5 resort, absolutely magical place, unbelievable. He went down there for like 6 days for like a total of $90. Now, that money didn't come to us. That was the resort fee and the tax on the room. The room was free. He went there for free. Now, what's the promotion side? Well, they try to kind of bribe you and say, we'll give you some extras, which you don't have to take. I don't want any extras. I just want my free room. And you can go get your free room. Now, if you're someone that you don't mind going to a presentation, then you can say, yeah, you know what? I'll go to the presentation. Give me the jet skis, the dinner, the oceanfront room, the this, the that. And there's some people, they don't mind. I always tell people up front, but you get a trip like that per year. It's a real vacation. You can turn down the perks, go take your free room, never have to go do a presentation. It's just a free vacation, again, once per year. Now, we don't even list that on here. That's just an extra perk. That's just something you find out about after you join the company, right? That you actually have this extra trip. Now, put that to the side for a moment. The main thing that we do as a company is we give people what we call getaways and world tours. Now, the getaways, we have 2,000 different resorts all over the planet, okay? And this is where you can go for 7 nights, 8 days. No, there's no presentations or anything like that involved. You go back to our portal. You just select what country you want to go to. Asia. It'll list all these different countries. Japan. It'll list, show you what inventory is available in April. Book it, right? And then you just book it. Now you just book 7 nights, 8 days. And so you can book these all over the world. Whether you're going to Asia, Africa, you're going to Europe, you're going to the Caribbean, all over the United States, Canada, Central America, South America, Fiji, the Philippines. Now, let me give you some examples. So here you go. Decide on your getaway. Apply your travel points. So this is a picture of what the portal looks like. You just go back there. This one says Cancun, right? Riviera, choose your arrival date, that kind of thing. And when you get there, here's Cabo San Lucas. Now, this happens to be Pueblo Bonito Resort at Sunset Beach. Absolutely magical place. And after you've been with our company for 90 days, okay? So remember, the day you join, you can book a trip. Now, you got to book that trip 30 days in advance, that free trip incentive. But the day you join, call that tonight. You could be booking a trip tonight on vacation 30 days from now. Now, 90 days from now, you could be on another vacation. You could be at this place you're looking at right this very moment for 7 nights, 8 days, and your total price is $0 dinero. Nothing, nada, goose egg. It's free. Okay. That's how our getaways work. And again, we got 2,000, right? Maybe you want to go to Orlando, Florida. Here we can get you a full kitchen. We're talking with a dishwasher, pots, pans, blenders, toasters, full-size refrigerator. You got a washer, dryer, dining room, living room. You got a couch with a fireplace, flat screen TV, amazing balcony with some kind of an incredible view, separate bedroom. Sometimes they got a jacuzzi tub in that bedroom. Now it's the honeymoon suite. Okay. And a place like that's going to cost you $1 per night. That means for 7 nights, 8 days, you're down there for $7 after you trade your points in. And so if you want to, by the way, as a titanium member, we have 2 different levels of membership. It's 18 a night. So as a platinum, that's our top travel membership. It's $1 per night. If you go for the lower membership, it's 18 a night. Either number, right? Either number. I mean, you can't go to the Roach Motel for even $50 a night. A lot of them are $65 a night. That's where they steal your towel. And we're putting you in this amazing resort for $1 or 18 because you took the lower membership. Either number, you're a winner chicken dinner. Now, again, as I mentioned, we have these all over the world. Here's the Canary Islands in Spain, 8 days, 7 nights. You can see this resort here, right on the ocean. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, as a platinum, you could be in here for nothing. As a titanium, you could be in here for $14 per night. And we have our world tours. And you can just go back and select the world tour. Now, this year, we've got world tours in 14 different countries. We might be adding a 15th. We've got them in Paris, France. We got 4 in Italy, 2 in Spain. We got 2 in the Caribbean. We got 1 in Mexico, 3 in the United States. So they're incredible tours. Here's an example of that tour. This is Tenerife, Spain, Hard Rock Hotel. And you can go here as a platinum for $199. And by the way, this includes the bed and breakfast, okay? And a cocktail party is included. Now, again, for $199, you're going there for 3 nights, 4 days. This is Las Vegas, Nevada. My wife and I went on this particular tour. And so we were there. And of course, when you go to the Wynn, and this is a 5-star, 5-diamond resort, it's received that designation 24 different times by Forbes magazine. It's one of the nicest places on the entire planet. We had the panoramic room view. That's all the rooms above the 28th floor, the panoramic room view. Takes a special key, special elevator to get up there. And we were on the 40th floor. So you walk in the room, magnificent entryway. You hit one button, and not only do the lights come on, but the shears and the drapes rip open like it's the opening night of some great production. And almost like whoa. And you see this thing ripping open, and you see the windows that go from the floor to the ceiling. And out those windows, you have the entire Las Vegas Strip. I mean, all of the hustle, bustle, the lights, the glitter, the glamour, all right there beneath your feet. You can see the mountains that surround all of Vegas. I mean, the view is absolutely breathtaking. The rooms go for over $600 per night. Okay. We were in there, by the way, for less than $66 per night. And so, I mean, absolutely incredible. And by the way, this year alone, we just booked Punta Cana. We are taking our grandkids and our oldest daughter and our son-in-law. So we bought 2 rooms, and we're going to Punta Cana for $299. That's because my wife has an account and I have an account. We both have accounts. So I'm buying one room, she's buying the other, and we're bringing them with us, right? So my wife and I got to go up and check in, and we get 2 different keys, and then we hand 1 key to our oldest daughter and son-in-law. But we have oceanfront rooms, all the food, all the booze, everything included, 5 days, total price $299. We just sold out Dubai, 5 days at the Conrad 5-star, 5-diamond resort for a total price of $89. I mean, who knows going to Dubai for $89? You can't even go to the Motel 6 across town for $89, right? And so these are the kind of things that we're doing. And again, our dream, our vision is to show people how to become a travel trader, a digital nomad, where you are traveling for pennies. You're traveling for free, and you're making money while you're sitting there on the beach, trading right on your phone. And then, of course, you can tell other people about our company. Then they tell a few who tell a few. And next thing you know, like my wife and I, our team is spread to 63 different countries. Now, I say that not to impress you. I say that to impress upon you. We barely speak one language, okay? Most of our team does not speak English, okay? We got this massive team in Japan. You cannot tell I don't speak Japanese. We got a big team in France. I don't speak French. We got a big team in Latin America. In fact, they're having a corporate update call right now, with all of our team on there, and I don't speak Spanish. And so, we just told a few who told a few who told a few. Come to find out, people love the idea of traveling for pennies. They love the idea of traveling for free. And now they love the idea of learning how to make money on their mobile phone while they're sitting there on the beach. Now, you can get involved in our company and you don't have to do the travel and the trade. There's some of you like, man, that travel thing, that's my thing. I don't care about that trade stuff, but man, travel, that's my passion. And you can buy travel. We have small, medium, and best. It starts at either $39 a month, $69 a month, or $125 a month. Or we get some people who say, you know what, Todd, like, man, I'll get to the travel stuff in a moment, but man, I want to make some money like Nina did today. I want to make some money like Danny and all those other kind of people I've been seeing on the calls. And so we get some people that come here and they sign up with just the trading side out of the gate. And so you can do the travel all by itself, never do trading. You can do trading all by itself, never do travel. You can still get paid on everyone on your team below you that might buy the other service. So let's say you're buying the trading service, but people below you are buying the travel. You've never bought the travel, but you still get paid on all of that activity in our competition program. But many, many, many people, they start off with one or they start off with both, right? Like, man, I love this whole thing. I mean, this is my vision of what I want. And if you combine the two, well, then you can get started obviously with, become a platinum travel trader. You can get started with, one of the different things when you combine the whole things there. So, by the way, if you want to make some money in our company, you do have to become a partner. That is a one-time $49 fee. That gets you your back office, your replicated website. That gets you, all the stuff to help you make money. I mean, it kind of sets you up with your ID number, all those kind of things. Then you can go out there and tap into our compensation program. Now, we have a 10X pay program. We call it 10X because we literally pay out 10 times as much as a lot of other companies in our space. Now, that is not my opinion. That is a fact. And the great thing about numbers is numbers don't lie. If I have a certain size team in company A and I have the exact same size team in company B, the number is the number. The check is the check. I'm going to show you in a moment that in many cases, we are 10 times more than a lot of the companies in our space today. Now, we begin our compensation program by showing people how to get our services for free. And this is where you get the free travel. This is where you get the free Forex. And the way you do that is by simply going out and bringing on 3 other people who have the exact same membership as you. And so if you buy the Forex service for $99 a month, you bring on Manny, Mo, and Jack. They buy a Forex service for $99 a month. Well, guess what? You are now earning more than you're spending. You're getting all that financial education. You're getting all the answers to the test right on your phone for free. And again, we've had some people in our company, they've just crushed it, made thousands in a week trading. Again, not financial advice. Everyone gets different results, but we got plenty of people that have been on the calls like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And so again, what's it cost you to get that kind of advice? What's it cost you to get that kind of education? Nothing. It's like you just got a scholarship, right? You just got free tuition because you went out and told 3 other people you're now earning more than you're spending. Well, the same is true with our travel. If you buy the platinum membership, you bring on 3 other people, guess what? You're now earning more than you're spending, which means that, if you go out there and you sign up with the platinum membership, you're getting 4 vacations per year, 3 to 4. And it's all based on what trip you book. So 3 to 4 vacations per year. Well, at this moment, you're like, okay, yeah, but I got to pay the membership. Yeah, but if you bring on 3 other people, oh yeah. Now the membership's costing me nothing, but I'm still getting 3 to 4 actual vacations per year. I'm traveling for free. I can tell you there's countless moms and dads that they're attracted to our company for no other reason than just that. I don't care if I ever make a dime from this company, but if I can learn how to travel for free, if I can learn how to have 3 to 4 vacations per year, if I can learn how to make money right on my mobile phone and it's costing me nothing, yeah, I got 3 friends want to know about this. I got 3 friends want to save big time on travel. I'll tell them about it. And of course, you tell 3, then your 3 tell 3, and their 3 tell 3, your team begins to grow. Now, we have a binary compensation program. Binary meaning 2. You have a left leg and you have a right leg, which means that if you were to bring on Betty and you were to bring on Julie, anyone else that you ever bring on from here on out forevermore has to go below Betty or Julie, one of the 2. So let's assume you sponsor me. I am your 3rd person. Well, choose. Am I going to go in your left leg below Betty? Or am I going to go in your right leg below Julie? Okay. Now, the great thing about that is that I may not know Betty or Julie and they don't know me. But if I go out and build a big team, right, and my wife and I have, it's spread to 63 countries, Betty and Julie are going to get paid on that team just like you. Okay. They're going to get paid just like in the compensation program, even though they didn't bring us on board, didn't even know us, they are going to benefit no different than you. And what that tells you is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And that it makes a huge difference because you got people putting people down below other people, everyone kind of trying to help each other out. Now, let's assume that you bring on 4 people, 2 on your left, 2 on your right, and you help them get a couple people each. Well, that now means you have 5 titanium travel trainers on your left leg and 5 titanium travel trainers on your right leg. Well, in our competition program, that's going to put you in that neighborhood of $400 to $700 per month in income. Okay. Now, how'd you get here? Well, I sponsored 4. I helped my 4 get a couple people each. Now I'm making $400 to $700 a month. Now, if I can help them get a couple people each, I become a 2-star director. I'm now making $1,500 to $2,500 per month. Now, why is there a range? Because you're $1,500 minimum, and you get a championship ring, by the way, like the one on my finger or the one you see on the screen. You're $1,500 minimum, but there's also direct sales bonuses, coded bonuses, and things of that nature. Now, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret right now. For those of you that are here live, you're going to get a head start on this announcement. I was talking to Mr. David Hart, the CEO and founder, today. In fact, he's probably announcing this on the Spanish corporate update call this very moment, that we have a special bonus running this month. It's called the Duplicator Bonus. And the Duplicator Bonus says that if you sponsor me and I sponsor Betty, okay, when that happens, you sponsor me, okay, and then I sponsor Betty, that's going to pay you, this is an extra bonus, an extra $50 this month because you sponsored one, we sponsored one. But then it's done, right? I mean, if I go out and sponsor 12 more people, that doesn't make you any more money. Well, that was until today. Our CEO and founder, Mr. David Hart, is announcing right now on the corporate update call in Espanol, and he will soon be shooting a Facebook Live shortly after this presentation and announcing that if you sponsor me and I go out and sponsor Betty, Mike, Sue, Karen, John, Dale, Calvert, Billy, Harry, and Sam, that's 10 people, you just made $50 times 10. So rather than just making $50 one time, you can now make $500. Well, by the way, I happen to sponsor a guy, Tim, who I think went out and sponsored 14 people here in April so far. So that's $50 times 14. And so, I mean, this can add up in a big, big way. How many other people can I sponsor and help them get 2 or 3, right? And it doesn't matter. You can sponsor 10 people who sponsor 10 people. And that means that you just got, 100 times 50, $5,000 in bonuses. Okay. And so that is an addition to, this is a promotion we're running in the month of April. The company decided to make it even juicier than what it was. And so obviously that's absolutely just incredible. So you guys kind of got it here first tonight. If you speak English, they're getting the same information on the corporate update called Espanol as I speak. Now, going back to our compensation program, you sponsor 4 people, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. You help them get, 1 or 2 people each. You're $400 to $700 a month. I'll back up here real quick. You're $400 to $700 a month. Boop, there we go. You help those 5 people in your left leg, 5 people in your right leg, get a couple of people each. That's going to give you a total of 17 on the left, 17 on the right. You're making minimum $1,500 a month. But with direct sales bonuses, coded bonuses, you could easily be up around $2,500 a month. Okay. Now, as your team continues to grow, if you can help one person in your left leg and one person in your right leg, go out there and get their ring as a 2-star director. Now, how'd you get your ring? Remember, you went out and got 4 people, 2 left, 2 right. You're making $400 to $700 a month. Help them get a couple of people each. They gave you 17 left, 17 right. You got a championship ring. Help someone in each leg get their championship ring, and you are now car eligible. You can get a Mercedes, a BMW, a Tesla, a Range Rover, whatever your dream car happens to be. My wife went out and got an i6 Grand Coupe M package BMW. I mean, the absolutely gorgeous car. She loves the car. I love the payment, right? And it cost us nothing. And so at this moment, you're now earning $30,000 to $40,000 per year in income. Now, as your team continues to grow, you can help one more person each leg get one of these rings. You're now looking at $50,000 to $60,000 per year in income. If you can then help one more person each leg get one of these rings, well, now you're looking at becoming an ambassador where you're making $90,000 to $110,000 per year in income. And of course, this is on top of direct sales bonuses, coded bonuses. Obviously, you got the dream car bonus, you got the ambassador pool bonuses, you got the annual vacation bonus, all the money you're making with cryptocurrency, the money you're making with the Forex. It's like money on top of money. And so we invite you to become a travel trader because a better life requires a better way. So again, for those of you that are here tonight, I went through a brand new PowerPoint presentation. It was new to you, new to me, kind of the same slides, but obviously new graphical look. I got this literally, I think 5 minutes before we came on tonight. And so I downloaded it. I fired it out to a few people. I sent it to Pastor Deborah Taylor and, Daryl Maria Roberts. I think I sent it to some people in the UK. If you want a copy of this presentation, just reach out to me, send me a text, send me an email, send me a messenger and with your email address, and I'll be happy to send you the presentation I just did. A couple little corrections here and there we might have to do in the presentation. It's literally brand new, updated. Again, got it moments before we came on here tonight. Other good news, obviously, we have our same Zoom link. Again, last night, if you try to get on the corporate update call, that link didn't work. Somehow or another got deleted. We're not sure how that happened. But the Zoom people got that reestablished for us today. So we are still here at the same bat channel, the same bat time as we've always been. Now, a lot of you didn't have any idea that we were going to be on the Zoom tonight. So we don't have very many guests, but we do have Miss Mahmouda. She texted me today and said, hey, what's the Zoom? And we were back and forth. And I didn't even confirm to her that it was this number until I think 15 minutes before we hopped on here tonight. So Miss Mahmouda, excited to have you on here. Happy Ramadan. And so if you don't mind, maybe kind of share your own personal experience with everyone of, why you got involved with the company and what kind of trips you've taken and your thoughts.
Thank you, Todd. It's always a pleasure to be here. I didn't join for the business side of it. I will be honest about that. I joined for the free trips. I did join just because I love to travel. I was widowed 14 years ago. I had 4 very young children to bring up, and traveling has been a lifeline to me. So when I found out about this company, it was like, oh my God, I can save money while I'm traveling. Perfect. But I'm not the only member of the family who's a member. My children are also members, the ones that are over 18. So proper family company going on here. But my children are now older, so they're going to travel on their own. They're not going to go with mum. So for me, this is for me to go with my friends and to have a family outing with my Trevorian family, which is what we are. We are a family who support each other, help each other. In the UK, I'm part of the Dragonfly Voyages team, and we are all positive people, and we all just make each other happy. And that is so much in what we're dealing with at the moment with the pandemic and everything. We need this. We need to have the positivity in our lives. I mean, I've been to Spain with a friend, and I took her without telling her anything about the company. And she saw how much I spent. It was only $80, and not $80, sorry, £80. And she was a bit shocked about how little I spent for this 5-star hotel. We got there and she was like, are you sure we've come to the right place? Because this is way too expensive and beautiful to be only $80 for the week for the 2 of us. So we went in. I got a bit nervous because of what she was saying. I'm thinking, oh my God, is this true? Can it be true? So I went in, went to reception, and wow, it was like, welcome, Mrs. Hill. And it was perfect. There was absolutely no problem, no obstacle in our way. And we just had an amazing week. And obviously it was a spa hotel. We enjoyed many, many spas, and we also got discounts on our spas. But as soon as we got back, she joined up as a platinum as well. So that's all you have to do. Take your friends on holiday with you, because this is just not too good to be true. It is true. It is the most amazing thing I've come across, and I love it. And I love this family that we have.
Absolutely. I just checked out the Facebook page, and excuse me, we got all kinds of people saying bonjour from Tahiti. We got Miss Luana out there. We got a lot of people, Miss Kayla Young, Jeff Miner on there, different people saying hi. So again, we are a family here, and we do want to welcome every single one of you guys that are on here tonight or catching the replay. Miss Mahmouda, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your stories you do so often on Tuesdays or Thursdays or whenever we put you on. I know it's the middle of the night for you right now. It's what, 2:40 a.m. Yeah. And so again, I appreciate you coming on, sharing your story. I know that you also had booked a trip to Vegas, which you didn't get to take because of the pandemic, but if you don't mind, obviously you were, if they wouldn't have shut down the border, you were going to come.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of share that deal with everyone, because it's crazy.
Yeah. I get jealous every time you show that slide. It's like, oh, we missed out. But I had booked a dreamcation first, so I booked a getaway at the Tahiti Spa Hotel, and then I booked the win. So it was 10 days in total for £350 for 3 people. That's total 350 for 3 people, not per person, not per night. Total price £350, and that was all.
That's £35 a night. to be at a 5-star, 5-diamond resort, at least on the Wynn.
Yeah.
And it was 4-star on the Tahiti Village, right? For £35 a night. I mean, folks, you can't, again, I think that the Motel 6 in Las Vegas, Nevada runs $89 a night. And that's the Motel 6. I mean, again, you can't go anywhere for £35 a night. And here you are in the lap of luxury for 10 days for £35. I mean, that's just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I was so looking forward to it. But to be honest, we did have our own Vegas night. While you guys were in Vegas, we got the poker table out and we did it with you. So we were there in spirit.
Well, plus you get your points back and you'll use those for,
Yeah.
obviously for the world tours and, you know, that kind of a thing, you know, for
Got a
future
refund
trips,
within
right?
an hour. 1 hour of, you know, saying I can't come because there's no flights.
Yeah, they
1
refund your
hour,
points
I
right
got my
back to you.
refund.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a safety net as well. You are comfortable knowing that your money's safe, your points are safe. It's just, I just think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it.
Now, by the way, for everyone that's on here tonight, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of advertisement about tomorrow night. Unless something comes up, he's scheduled to be on here tomorrow night. We had a brand new guy that came on board. They've been crushing it with the trading. And I'm going to give you his background real quick because he's going to be on tomorrow night. You might want to hear from him, but here's his background. He's built a team of over 40,000 people in under 4 years. He was a top 5 earner. He earned 1.8 million at one company. He was a top 5 earner at his second company, accomplished that in 6 months, all done organically, by the way. He was the number 2 earner in the third company for 2 consecutive years. He's been featured in several different magazines. He's a Ring of Honor recipient for integrity, presidential pools shared in revenues of the company, board of directors for 2 different companies, on the leaderboard of all the above, top 20 accumulative 70 consecutive months. So this guy will be on tomorrow night with us on the Forex call. And so he'll be on with Calvin and Ken. They came on board to do the trading with us, and they were off to a pretty incredible start. He's got some incredible people that he's been putting in the company. In fact, we have a gentleman who's actually the CEO of a pretty major networking company. If we were to go back even just 10, 12 years ago, that he actually brought on board is now here at Trevorium. And so again, we got something pretty special here as a company. We are just getting warmed up. The top income earners have not even joined the company yet. We're not even in Asia, right? We're barely in Europe. I mean, we are like a pebble of sand on a beach compared to our potential. And it's going to be an amazing 2021 with everything that we have happening as a company, from the trading that's taking off like crazy to the fact that so many people are getting vaccinated, and the travel boom is about to be well in place. So, hey, thank you so much for everyone that's hopped on tonight. Again, we did get our Zoom link back, so we'll be back here again tomorrow night, the same bat time, same bat channel. That's the Zoom 841-677-481, 6 o'clock in California time, 9 o'clock if you're on the East Coast, 2 a.m. if you're with Ms. Mahmouda in the UK, 3 a.m. if you are in France, and I think it's 4 in the afternoon in Tahiti. I'm not positive. I got to check on that one. I'll have, maybe Miss Luana can correct me there on the Facebook page. Anyway, but with that, guys, we appreciate you all. Have a great evening. Hey, don't forget, we got the Duplicator Bonus, which Mr. David Hart just, took it to the 5th power. Because before, if I sponsor Mahmouda and Mahmouda sponsors someone, I get $50 one time. That's it. If Mahmouda sponsors 10 people, I only get $50 one time. Dave Hart just changed that. If I sponsor Mahmouda and she goes out and sponsors 2 people, right, I get $50 twice. She sponsors 3 people, I get another 50. She sponsors 4 people, I get another 50. She sponsors 5 people, I get another 50. She sponsors 6 people, I get another 50. She sponsors 7 people, I get another 50. Let me know if you guys get bored. She sponsors an 8th person, I get another 50. Then another 50. Then another 50. Then another 50. Then another 50. Oh, sorry. Anyway, and then obviously I'm not limited to sponsoring just Mahmouda. I can obviously sponsor Kayla. I can sponsor Tim. I can sponsor Ken. I can sponsor Julie and Beth and Sam and Tanya, Kareem and Deborah and all the other kind of people, right? And so the more people I sponsor, the more people they sponsor, that bonus alone is going to be huge for a lot of you. Many of you, when you think about the $2.99 Putacana, not only are you go get 3 of my memberships free, okay? Not only am I getting 5 days, 5 nights. 5 days, all inclusive, all the food, all the booze for $2.99. Many of you are going to make $2.99 this month just in this little extra bonus money on top of the regular compensation program, meaning you are literally going for nothing. So, hey, take advantage of that. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hey, Miss Mahmouda, thank you for being on here as always. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow night. Till then, God bless. Bye, everybody.
Bye.